Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the second episode of the Living Off Wi-Fi podcast. I'm your host, Pineapple. I'm joined by
Misha.
And your boy Churro.
Your boy Manny was good.
and I hope you guys are having a good New Year's and a good holiday season. And thanks for just coming back to the second episode. I really appreciate you guys listening to the first one and giving us all the feedback that you guys have and just supporting us. But we got to keep the show going. So one of the things that we're really excited for 2020, because it's a brand new year, so we got plenty of things to look forward to, are going to be the next gen consoles coming out. Because as you guys know, we did mention the new Xbox console that Xbox announced in the at the VGAs, but we didn't really go too much into it. So we kind of just want to give we kind of just want to talk about a little bit of the what we kind of hope to see coming up in this next year in terms of consoles and games and whatnot. So, I don't know. What are you guys looking forward to in the next set of consoles?
Well, I was looking forward to the. I grew up with Xbox, so this new one is hyping me up. Yeah, you guys. Some people here won't, don't like it and have something against it and all that biz, but I'm for it. I don't care if it looks like a big tower. It could be as big as my fridge, and I'd love that.
I actually grew up with Xbox too. I had Xbox. My cousins had the original Xbox, and I had Xbox 360. Yeah. But I've always had Xbox and PlayStation. So
same.
I don't know. Personally, for me, I'm going towards PlayStation 5, just due to the fact that we've actually seen a real game announced for it, not just speculations. What we've seen. No, I guess never mind. The Xbox did have a game announced. I completely forgot that because they did announce Hellblade, the sequel for it, and the trailer does look really cool. But I've always been I'm always been on console, but specifically PlayStation. So I personally got to go. Why? Because I grew up on the PlayStation. The PlayStation was the first. PlayStation 1 was the first console I played. I did grow up a little bit with the Xbox, but I got to stick with the PlayStation. That's my home console. I got to stick with them. So that's the console that I'm looking forward to in the next gen.
Yeah, same here. I grew up, breathed, and smelled PlayStation throughout my whole life. So there's no way I'm switching over. I'm sticking with that PlayStation. There's no way.
But yeah. There's no way you're touching an Xbox controller.
I think
no matter what.
No, dude, it's disgusting. No.
No matter what.
No matter what. All right, man.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind touching it, but I just. When it comes to myself, I would only own a PlayStation.
So you're not thinking of getting this new Xbox then?
No. I mean, it depends. It depends.
Yeah.
I kind of want it for the backwards compatibility because I really do miss the Xbox games. That's where I started my Elder Scrolls journey on Xbox. Started with Oblivion.
You think Xbox will still keep that compatibility with the Xbox, the original Xbox games and the 360 games, going forward?
I hope so.
I think I saw something about it saying that they're gonna backwards compatible it behind 3 gens to where it's the Xbox the original one. But I'm not sure. It was something I read about it, and they imagine that. Imagine how many happy people there would be that had original OG Xbox games that they can just throw inside their new Xbox X. And then just play it right off the bat,
Well, right now the Xbox One does technically have backwards compatibility, but it's more like emulation.
It's
you buy the disc, or if you don't have to necessarily buy the disc, but you have the disc already, and what you do is just you just put it in the console, then it downloads it digitally from the store. So I guess I don't know. Will the new Xbox do it like that? Probably.
I hope it's not like that because there is a significant amount of lag and lag input when you play the game. Have you tried it? You have an Xbox, right?
I have an Xbox, but I haven't tried it.
I've thrown a few old Xbox games in mine.
I don't have any old Xbox games. My brother sold them all when we were kids.
And
goodbye Halo.
There is a small input lag, and I hope there is. I hope they don't run the whole emulation thing again because
it's cheaper
bad.
though. But it's cheaper to do it that way because if you put in the actual backwards compatibility, the hardware into the console, you're adding more additional cost to it, and Most
Yeah.
people that are running these companies, they don't think of it like, the game as the gamer's perspective. They think of it like, what way can we make more money? And that's the cheaper way to do it, especially if they're already digital.
Mm-hmm.
They don't got to do any more work. It's like, all they got to do is just like, oh, they read the disc. Okay, you just download it from the store, at no additional cost. So there's like no real extra cost to that.
Yeah, no, I hope it's not like that though. I hope it's not.
But like, since
hope it's better.
since we're talking about like the compatibility and like the features, the hardware features of the Xbox, we did notice it being like tall, like a PC tower. Do you guys think it'll like have a like interchangeable parts?
I think so. I mean, if they wanted to, I honestly, I no, I don't think so.
You don't think it'll have
Because,
interchangeable
like-
parts? I mean, you can get a
No,
PC
because-
for like, $500, $600, and then just, as time goes on, you can just keep upgrading it and change out the graphics card or the CPU or whatever, and there you go. You're up and running for the the new set of games.
So you think this will be I think if they did that, it would be like the last generation, and then you'll just keep customizing it like a computer, right? In that aspect.
It is like a Microsoft product, so I mean, there could be anything pretty much. Like it could put PC parts inside that thing, and we won't even know. And then next thing they'll be like, "Oh, you can change it now!" Like, oh, like it could be anything
like,
pretty much.
congratulations.
I mean, imagine being able to buy like a graphics card for your console for like $100, and then you can play. So think of it like the PS4 and then the PS4
Yeah.
Pro. The PS4 Pro is obviously an upgrade from the original PS4, but that still costs $400. Like, imagine just being able to go to the store, Best Buy or Amazon or whatever retailer or store that you buy your PC parts from, and you can just buy a new graphics card chip for the console, and it only costs you like half the price or like quarter the price
Mhm.
instead of
Oh.
buying a brand new console. And then you got the new additional power. Because they did that with the PS4 where you can like change out the hard drive.
Mhm.
They designed it so that way you can like just change it out yourself. Manny did it.
Oh, on the PS4?
Yeah, you changed out your hard
Dang.
drive, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, dude. I needed that 1 terabyte, man. Those games. Oh, they take up so much space. But even so, didn't they also say that the PS5 you will be able to like change some of the hardware inside?
I think
I think that's.
I think
that's
it's
what I heard.
rumors. I think it's rumored.
It's
There's really
rumored?
nothing confirmed. Like for the PS5, they haven't really said anything.
They
or
really
confirmed
haven't.
anything.
No,
Like
they haven't.
there's been photos leaked of the
The
what it was.
controller.
The
No,
dev kit.
yeah, there you go, the dev kit,
Definitely.
and like it's a weird looking dev kit, but obviously the dev kit will look completely different from the final retail release. But like they haven't said anything about the PS5. Like literally, like absolutely nothing besides a couple like hardware specs of it. But like I don't know, we don't we don't know what the
mean-
designs are or how it looks.
Well, one of the things they did announce, Cerny, he confirmed that the PS5 will be backwards compatible with PS4 games, but it'd be a really big step if they decide to bring the backwards compatibility to like the last gen, like PS3, PS2, PS1, because there's so many people that have like bookshelves full of like PS2 games, PS3 that would like to play them all in one console, right? So it'd be a smart move for them.
I can indeed
If they-
confirm this.
Mhm.
I used to have a shelf full of games, but stuff happens. It breaks, so you got to move all your stuff. But I can confirm that I would like to play all my games on one console.
I don't know, definitely. Like I have like a shit ton of Xbox games. Xbox, GameCube, but at the same time, I can't throw a GameCube disc inside a Wii U or anything. Like I gotta suck that thing up and buy me a GameCube. But I have
can
a
throw a
lot. I
GameCube
have a
game
lot of
into the
PS2
Wii.
games and lots of. I got my Lego Star Wars and stuff, man. My main. That's my. But
Lego.
yeah, Lego Star Wars games, bro.
I was never a fan of the Lego games. Mm.
Some of them were fun.
Were
You
they?
know which ones
Which
were
ones?
the most? You know which ones were the most fun? The ones
Which
where
ones?
they
Lego
don't.
Star
Were the
Wars?
ones where they don't talk and they just yell
They're
when
just
they
like,
die.
You're just like,
The- like the Indiana Jones.
Though I think
the
1
Batman.
and 2, yeah, were like silent.
I don't know. My brother's obsessed with the Lego games. He tries to buy them for like every console. He has them on the PS4, PC.
Nah, they're pretty fun, except when you unlock the ghost characters where you like don't get hurt. Wait, do you get hurt?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
On
Nope.
Star
Right,
Wars?
Was it like after you beat the game?
Yeah,
you
like the
unlock those
Star Wars
characters?
one,
No.
for example.
I think you get
Ew.
hit, bro.
You sure?
I think you do.
Weird. I
I'm
honestly
tripping.
don't remember.
What do you mean the ghost characters?
There's Ghost Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ghost Anakin.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
where they come back as a ghost?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like they're safe.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't
Wait,
know. I think you
can
could
still
get hit.
get
I might be
hit
tripping.
by that?
Dude, the only times I've ever played the Lego games was when I went to Walmart when they actually had the demos like at the store, like on the PS3. That was like at the very beginning of like the PS3 life cycle.
You know, I'm pretty sure I was the reason why they took off those displays at Walmart, because like every time when I'd go to Walmart, I'd go like every like twice a week or like once a week with my mom back in the day. You'd see me. I'd literally be that kid that would run straight to the games and like just play on the demos, you know.
Those
I'd
are the-
never-
Next thing you
Right.
know,
Yeah,
next thing you
it
know,
was
I
like
end up with my
Walmart's
neck
Wa-
hurting. I'm
Walmart's
like,
daycare.
"Ooh." I go back. I always go back to my mom like, oh, my neck hurts, mom. Ooh.
I would Naruto run to the games. I remember doing that in the store. It was
Me
really
too.
embarrassing, but I didn't care.
Did you get?
I would always run back to the games and
Did you-
just sit there, play them.
Remember? Have you guys ever?
Just-
You remember, guys? You guys remember when there was a Target near us, and
I
they
mean-
had they had the demos on there. I used to go there all the
No.
time and play.
No,
Like,
you know where they had the
GameCube
demos? McDonald's, like in the little playground.
Ooh.
That's where they had the
GameCube?
demos. Yeah, the GameCube where you could play Tony
Oh
Hawk.
man,
What?
hell yeah,
Ow.
dude. Also,
I'd
Smash.
never seen that.
Yeah.
You guys are
They
so
had
lucky.
Smash.
They had Smash.
Because every time I went,
Brother.
bro, they were broken. They weren't. They were in there,
They
but
just-
they were like, you can't.
Broken,
they
or
were-
the screen was just not on.
The
You just
controller
went to
was
the ghetto
broken,
wall.
man.
You get it,
Oh, so you guys had that McDonald's money?
You guys had the good McDonald's, huh?
man. Back in the day, back in the day when I wasn't so expensive to get taken care of.
Lucky.
Eesh.
No, that it was more of like, it was more of a privilege to go to McDonald's, and then like I had to convince my mom to let me go into the little playground area because she would never let me. Because she always
Yeah,
thought
because it was always so dirty.
it was always so dirty and it was so loud and all that. And she didn't want to deal with that, so I'd always have to cry, and then she'd finally let me.
Old times, dude, being
Yeah.
kids like that. I remember
And the playground would like smell like feet and like wet socks.
the playground
Blood.
at McDonald's.
Blood.
And blood.
And
I
blood,
can
dude.
confirm the blood part. We're not getting into that right now, but I can
Mhm.
indeed.
So
Okay.
So when who grew up with Xbox?
Me.
Churro,
I
you
had
did?
an Xbox. Well,
So what games did you start with
so
playing?
when I was growing up, I had a Super Nintendo, but I don't remember playing it at all. I just remember I had one, and I saw my brother play it. But it all came to the point where I remember the exact. I don't remember the exact date, but I remember the exact moment my dad and my mom bought my older brother an Xbox, the original one, the big fat Duke one, and it came with my boy Jet Set Radio, bro, and
Jet Set Radio.
Jet Set.
Is that like the frisbee
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
no,
what's this?
it's
Yeah,
that
all
what
you
that
guys
is?
watching YouTube videos, you guys can see it right here. It's backwards probably for you guys, but it was like an inline skating.
yeah,
Everybody
that's
on the
it.
podcast, everybody
Just
through
there.
like Spotify can't see it, but that's making you. I'm making you go to YouTube and watch what I brought up. So it's like an inline skating, like graffiti, like gnarly, like skating game, bro. And
So
I
since we're like in the day of age of like remasters, what if like in 2020 they announce a remaster of Jet Set Radio?
I'd lose my shit. bro.
Because I'm pretty
I'd-
sure they haven't said anything about it,
I'd
have they?
lose my shit. No, it's because they don't want to. They know everybody wants to. Everybody that loves Sega and like knows that they can make a new one of this one, they don't want to, bro. And I'm getting
Why not?
pissed. I don't
They
know.
like to
man.
make shitty Sonic games instead.
Yeah, because everybody keep making shitty Sonic games where he runs like fucking the Flash.
Like
And
Dash.
it's like no,
Sonic's my name, Speed's my
it's
game.
like they don't want to, and it's like everybody wants it though. Everybody that there's a for the community of Jet Set Radio, there's a huge community, bro. They got Reddit. They have this big huge Reddit like group or whatever it's called, and just like the community for Jet Set is just so strong. I saw it the other day, and they have like this beta version of like Jet Set Radio Future like online multiplayer. It looks clean.
So, like
but
on
it's-
PC?
Yeah, but it's
Like
it's
people are remaking it.
well, not remaking, but they're just like porting it to PC where you can play it online with your friends and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But it's really
nice.
good. But that's because like no one wants to make a new one, and it's like, why? But definitely, I would lose my shit if they remake a new one. There were in the plans of making it, but it never went through, and that was like a long time ago though. So it's
That
just
feels bad,
it's
dude.
dead, man.
Oh man.
Not coming back. I don't know. I'll make it myself if I have to. I would.
Will you?
Yeah,
Okay,
probably.
I'll hold you up on that in 2 years.
Just sell your
Yeah.
kidneys and you'll be fine. You'll
Just
be able to fund
start.
the game that way.
But
Start a petition.
but after that, I got 360, and then I was hoping to get an Xbox One after. But then all my homies, like you guys, my boy Manny, my boy Pina, they all have PS4s, and then I'm over here with the 360 in my room.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on that PC Master Race right now.
That was back then, okay. Right now you're on PC Master Race, but back then in the day, yeah, you guys had
That's
PS4s.
true. I
So
mean, I
switched
still
over.
do. I still
Yeah.
technically play on PS4. I was playing Death Stranding, so there's
Mhm.
that.
Yeah,
Not online though.
That's true because I don't have online. I don't play my PS4 enough. So I'm like, I'm not spending $60 on another year of PlayStation Plus. I mean, I guess I'm missing out on all the games like that I did get because I can't play them without
Mhm.
without PlayStation Plus.
You got the
Yeah, but it's whatever. You know, I can live without it. Cause I got
You
my
got-
PC.
you got
I got my baby.
But Bina, you said that you're a PlayStation guy.
I am a PlayStation
Why are
guy.
you giving up on it, man?
I'm not giving up on it. That's why.
No.
Oh,
No, that
You're like, nah, I could live without it.
You got
Nah,
the
dude.
You got the Xbox.
no,
Game
because you
Pass,
know,
don't
you know what's my next big game that I'm getting on the PlayStation for 2020? That's already confirmed.
Tell us.
The Last of Us, Part
Oh.
2. Sadly,
Oosh.
we only had like
Man.
a month and a half left to wait on it. But then, like a week after they announced the release date, they're like, "Boys, fam, we need more time. Let us get more time to work on it." So we're like, we're gonna have to delay it until May. Oh my god. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
give them
fine.
time.
I mean, yeah, I'd rather have a finished game rather than like a broken
A
game. Like
shitty
majority
game.
of these games, like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare is a fucking shitty
a-
broken game
it's a
that's
joke.
unfinished.
Oh my
It's a
gosh,
joke.
dude. It's so bad.
It's a joke, man.
I don't know. So for me, I'm really looking forward to The Last of Us 2. I'm kind of sad that there's gonna be no multiplayer in it because the multiplayer in the first Last of Us was like really good and like it was strategic. But I'm like really excited to see like the new story for The Last of Us 2, especially since it's gonna be following Ellie, and it's supposed to happen. I think the story takes place about 5 years after the first game. So if you guys haven't seen the first game or played it, go play it. It's really good. That includes you guys here in the chat. Because I know you guys haven't
I
played
got
it.
it downloaded.
That doesn't count. You
guys-
actually have
I
to
started-
play it though.
These two have yet.
I started playing it a little bit. It had pretty good jump scares,
These-
but it starts off kind of slow.
Pretty-
like
Pretty
What?
good tutorial. No,
What?
that's
What do you
all
mean
I'd say.
slow?
Slow.
What?
like after. Okay, so it didn't start slow, but it gets.
But
slow
how?
after,
Literally, like within the first like 20 minutes, you're almost crying.
No, really?
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
crying?
Yeah,
I
dude.
must have been taking a long time then.
You just have no heart.
Oh,
You're just cold hearted. That's why.
You guys have yet.
But I did get jump scared a couple times. So
I don't know. They
Yeah.
did say
out
that
of 10.
this gameplay is supposed to be like a lot faster. So the first one is a little bit. So that's probably what you mean, like how it's a little bit slow. So in the next one, supposedly it's supposed to be like a lot more faster, where you can like they actually mention that there's a dedicated jump button, so you can actually jump now, which is crazy because I didn't really notice that in the first one.
You didn't
Except
notice you
for
couldn't
dodging.
jump. You could climb.
No, dude, I played
You
this game like
climb.
5 years ago.
You could
I haven't
climb
even
and
played the
drop down.
I haven't even played the technical remaster on the PS4 that they
PS4?
released. Yeah, I haven't even
Ah.
played that. I played it literally at the end of the generation of the PS3. And all I got to say is that I did cry. You guys, if you guys know what part, you guys will know when. Maybe.
we'll know.
Yeah,
I
you'll
don't
know.
know. It
You two
it-
will know. You two
it wasn't the bunny part.
guys will know.
It wasn't the
the-
bunny part like that one chick.
What was her name?
Like, oh my, I can't remember the chick,
I
but
don't
it was like
remember either.
she's like the little bunny comes out from the snow and she's like, oh my god, that's the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen in my life.
oh.
And then he gets shot by an arrow instantly. She's like, oh, why?
What?
Why?
Wait, was
Why must
that
you
in The
kill the
Last
most
of
beautiful
Us?
thing in the world? No, but also the AI is supposed to be a lot smarter in that game. One of the things that people have mentioned is that you can hide like in the grass. Like you know how in games you play stealthy, you hide in tall grass. Well, this time, you can't just wait for the enemies to like pass by
Mm-hmm.
and have them be like, I don't see them anywhere. They'll notice you. If the grass isn't like super
got-
tall, they'll like notice you. Unlike in other games like fucking Uncharted, you just be right next to somebody, or like in Tomb Raider, you just be right next to them and just stealth kill them, and then be like, and then their teammate is like, "What happened? I don't see him
it's
anymore."
nothing.
Okay, I'm walking away.
Well-
I'm going to command post. No, in this game, like they'll notice that, and then like
Mhm.
they'll look for their friend. If they don't see them there, the AI will start looking for them. So it's like you can't just hide like in the grass. You actually have to like keep moving and like find another spot. So
They
that's
also-
really cool. That's a really cool thing.
They also got dogs. Did you see that?
Do they? I haven't
yeah,
seen the trailer since.
They got.
I haven't seen anything since what was it? Last year. Really?
No, they threw some dogs in there. There's gonna be some dog NPCs in there.
Shit.
Then I'll make it even more.
Imagine an infected dog.
Yeah, infected.
Oh.
An infected. Is that what you said?
Yeah. No. Imagine an infected dog.
Oh,
Because
no, that's
you know,
scary.
like the virus that the people like
yeah.
get infected with.
Oh no, that's scary.
Well, imagine the doggo. Poor
Oh,
little
no.
doggo.
No, don't no, bro, not the doggos, bro.
Why not the doggo?
Yeah, bring in the dog hounds.
So, like, besides The Last of Us, like, 2, what other games are you guys looking forward to in 2020?
Well, I'm looking forward to the Elder Scrolls game.
Mm-hmm.
Scrolls. They didn't really release much with their trailer, but Elder Scrolls, I've always been a fan of it ever since. I've only played. I started with Oblivion and then Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
When Skyrim came out on 11/11/11, that was like
Did you actually beat Skyrim?
I was so ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never beat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bought it on release. I never beat it.
haven't-
I got like
I
maybe like 5 hours in, and then I'm like, I'm done playing it.
I had like 400 hours in that game. It was amazing.
Have you-
Oh, but I didn't. What?
Have you bought it on every single release? Like on every single like
No.
platform release? So like on PS3, the Xbox, PC, Windows, Alexa, the Amazon Alexa.
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 They've literally released
Yep.
Skyrim on like every single possible platform you can think of. So,
Yeah,
so you've only
so,
bought it once, right?
Yeah, I've only bought it once.
Okay, same.
But I started with Oblivion, played that one religiously. Once I found out you can become a vampire, I was obsessed.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Oh shit.
and then yeah, I even so when I was a vampire in Oblivion, you couldn't walk in the daylight at all, or you'd burn. So you literally had to travel by night, and that became so like that was just a lot to deal with because you would always die. And so I ended up making a ring, and I called it the Daylight Walking Ring. And you put it on, and like you can create your own stuff. Like you can enchant your own rings and make your own equipment. And there was like a glitch in the game where you can, I forgot how you did it, but you can increase the stats. I think I just gave it a bunch of health, and so when I walked in the daylight, I wouldn't burn to death.
Oh,
But you're
wow.
still a vampire.
But then,
Oh wow.
yeah, I was still a vampire. So I was burning, but I wasn't burning to death because it gave me like 1 billion health.
What?
But even though I was still a vampire, I found out how to get the vampire cured, the vampirism cured, and so I went to the witch's house. It was like on a hill. I walked in there, I got cured, and then walked out, and then Elder Scrolls Skyrim came out, and so that's how my character in Oblivion ended. Cured from vampirism,
Okay.
sitting there on the hill, contemplating his life.
I mean, I do
Oh,
remember
wow.
becoming a werewolf in Skyrim. I do remember that.
Yeah,
And then I get attacked by the townspeople.
Skyrim. I played.
How many things can you be there? What? I've never played Skyrim in my life.
Play
Nor
a
seen
dragon.
gameplay.
Skyrim's pretty good.
Aren't you
Well,
tech?
first of all, you start out as a dragonborn.
Yeah, aren't you technically
You're already
like
not
part
human.
dragon?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you're already basically not human. But then you can become like a vampire and take advantage of that skill tree, or you can become a werewolf, depending on what you wanted to do.
And it,
Being a werewolf is probably the easiest to do because you can just join the champion. It was like a guild. Like they have guilds in the games where you can just join it, and but there was Skyrim, and then I was a beta tester for Elder Scrolls Online.
Hmm.
That was a really fun one too.
Beater.
You guys should play that with me.
A beater. Beater on our hands.
Maybe someday. Someday.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What do you mean, dude? I am. ASAP.
Good, because I have a vampire in that game, and he's pretty lonely.
I mean,
got
I
you,
did.
fam.
I did buy the Elder Scrolls on PS4 though.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day. You thought I was gonna say on PC. You just got debated. No, I did buy it on PS4. Played it for like maybe a couple days and then never touched it again. It's been like 3.
What
4
happened?
There you go, just get it on
I got
PC
bored.
then.
I got bored.
Were you playing by yourself?
Yeah. Pretty much. I pretty much.
Well, there
was.
you go.
I didn't have any friends on
Play
PS4.
by yourself, man.
This was before
Huh?
I met you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
play
Wait,
it
how
by
old is
yourself,
the
man.
game then?
Old.
Which one? Elder Scrolls?
Yeah, the ESO.
I think it came out in 2000. I think it was 13, maybe 14. I'm not sure. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
so it was
that's
before I
old.
met you
It's
guys.
pretty old now.
That is old.
But the new DLC just released for it. Elsewhere, right?
Yep.
Elsewhere. You think there will be another expansion
Elsewhere.
this coming year?
I'm not sure. Maybe in 2020, yeah. But and elsewhere they just added dragons to it. So
New Ride Dragons?
what? No, you can't ride them.
And I don't want to play the game.
Oh, what?
I don't want
If
to
you
play.
want to ride dragons, play Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, let me just go
Like
renew
Warwick
my
Krovian, I
subscription.
could ride dragons.
I don't know. What do you hope to see? Like,
Oh,
if,
speaking of dragons, Dragonborn is coming out with another game, or Dragon Age Origins is coming out with another game too.
I never played any of the Dragon Age.
Same.
They're pretty fun too. They're RPGs.
Like, what do you do in them?
It's you just follow the story.
Well, yeah,
It's like an open world. You can go wherever you want. I only played one of them, and
What does
It was
like? So
pretty
then,
fun.
like, what's the story about then? Like, yeah, like I've never played it. You've played it, so like, what's kind of the basis
I've
of
only
it?
played a little bit. So basically, you start off as like yourself, your character, and then you go through and you can collect other characters into your party depending on like what actions you take. So like I ended up getting it was a tank, and then there's a shapeshifter, and then you can also get a mage. I never got the mage, and I stopped at the shapeshifter, and then I leveled up the I got to max level before I went on with the game. Well, not max level, but I got pretty far up there. I used all my skill points, and then I found out if you go further into the game, you can unlock more skill trees and get
Oh.
a bit more skills.
How
for
are
your
you gonna
characters,
tell
and
me
I was like,
that
crap.
you've barely played the game, but you've maxed out your stats?
What
I
it
didn't
is?
max out. I just power
Happens.
leveled. Like I got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna level up before I go on further, and then I used all my skill points. Well, not all of them, but most of them.
So,
I was
so
like,
you
oh my
started
God.
farming for XP then.
It's like it's a grind.
Going
Most
OP.
MMOs are grinds, or RPGs are grinds.
Misha OP always. OP
Just
Misha.
like that game we played. What was it called?
Dying
That
Light?
I'll never play again. No, Dying Light. Oh, Dying Light has another game coming out too. Dying Light 2.
Yeah.
I
is
completely
that
forgot about
2020?
that coming out. Yeah,
That
that comes out
2020?
next year.
Yep.
I think April.
What?
Isn't it? I don't know. Let me
Dang, before
hold up.
E3.
Let me see. Let me see this.
Before
The
E3.
power.
Yeah, it comes out in spring.
I haven't heard
Oh,
about
what?
it since the
It just says
since the
2020.
announcement.
Yeah, it just says
Spring.
2020.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't.
gonna-
There's no like official release date. Oh, but I do
It comes out in
remember.
spring.
I do remember
Yeah,
seeing
so
the gameplay for it at E3.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. They had a statue that they were giving away too, but I couldn't get one.
Yeah, only for the media. Feels bad, man.
But so in Dying Light 2, you're playing as a character called Eden. In Dying Light 1, you played as a character called Crane, and you join like the tower, and then you can, and you basically do errands for them, and you like try to save there was barely any people, like it was just the tower and then the enemy faction. But in Dying Light 2, Dying Light 2, you play as a guy named Aaron, and he's infected already, and so he's
Wow.
infected, and then there's a lot of other people alive too.
You think
So
with
it's like,
Oh shit.
you think with
Yeah.
him being infected in the second game that'll like give you like abilities possibly?
Special skills, hopefully, probably.
Hey.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Get to
I'd like
eat
to see
people.
that.
You can already do some crazy parkour, like, so maybe
What?
they'll increase like his parkourness. Like maybe you can fall from buildings super
Super
high and
jump.
not die or
Isn't it?
something like that.
Isn't
Maybe he'll be inhuman.
isn't that game like Dead Island but on like steroids or some shit?
With parkour. So it's like Mirror's
On
Edge.
steroids?
Yeah, it's basically Mirror's Edge with
With
zombies.
Some Dead Island type shit. I haven't
Yeah, with
played it.
some Dead Island.
Yep.
I haven't played that
It's
one.
badass.
It's so
played-
much
I
fun.
played
dude.
Dead
The
Island,
trailer
but
was
not that.
the trailer for it was pretty cool too.
I do remember our friend Red. he played the hell out of
Yes,
dying,
I
like,
played it with him.
and-
We did the whole playthrough. It was
Shout
I
out
so-
remember like when I first got the game, dying like he just joins my game and he's like, here you go, take a couple weapons. Gives me these like maxed out
That's what
weapons that are like level 90 and I'm only like over here like at level 10.
That's what we
So
should
I'm
say.
just
Me
over here
too.
like flying through the game like nothing. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell happened in the game, to be completely honest, because I
so-
just went through it like insanely fast, like stupid OP.
You don't even know what happened.
No, I don't.
Oh my
like I
God.
did the last mission and then I'm like, then I see the end credits. I'm like what? This is the end of the game? But I haven't
So
done
they
the
had an
expansion
expansion
yet.
called The Following.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, they introduced go-karts, and you can collect legendary parts for your go-kart and customize it, make it super fast. But during that playthrough that we did, they had a lot of Easter eggs. Like it was Easter egg galore. I found Excalibur. Excalibur was like on a rock in the middle of the ocean. You had to swim to. There's a lot of other cool stuff in it. Excalibur was they had a Mario round too.
Fool.
where you can get a
There's no Excalibur.
What?
But
Fool.
yeah, you know how he gave you those weapons. I did that to Manny and Diego too. I was like, here you go, have fun.
I didn't
Oh,
play
man.
with.
Here's some
I
good.
didn't
Here's
play-
Excalibur.
They don't
I
get
didn't
OP
play-
weapons.
Oh, you
It
didn't?
wasn't me.
Fool.
Are you mistaking me?
It,
Oh,
was,
God.
it was me.
I think it was
Fool.
just Manny. I didn't get to.
It
play
wasn't
with you
true.
guys.
It was many.
I remember when I started playing with Misha and Red, like in the game at a certain like level, you can like receive this grappling hook. So literally, like Misha and Red were just whipping their way like around the freaking town. And since I was the only low level, I literally had to climb my way towards them, dude. I had to jump buildings and like climb up. I was like, damn.
Oh,
these
so
guys- I want to be like you guys. Nah,
but to
that was so
counteract
messed up.
that, you can make a ghillie suit. So not a ghillie suit, but it was like a gliding suit.
Gliding.
So if you did jump, you can just glide. But
Yeah, straight
I'd
into
rather
zombies.
be Spider-Man.
Straight into some infected, bro. Die.
so Dying Light 2, I'm super excited for that one. I can't wait for that playthrough. I'm probably gonna get it on PS4 so I can play with Red, and then also get it on PC.
So that way you can
But-
play with us, right? On PC.
Yeah.
Or on
Yeah,
both.
But Red was like hardcore dying. Like that was his game. He even played like he was like the master predator because the PvP it was like 4 versus the zombie.
I do remember he was really good at the at being the zombie.
Yeah, he was good. He was the master survivor and the master predator. Like
Oh.
300 plus hours on each.
Yeah, now he just plays Apex.
Apex Predator.
Hey, now it's
Now he's an Apex predator, literally.
Nice.
On Apex
Nice.
Legends.
I miss Apex, man. Played Apex.
Trash
in a
can.
minute.
I mean, it was okay.
I miss
It was
it.
just another battle royale, though.
Yeah, but
they're all the same.
I feel like it was more calm.
different skins.
And more like
What do you mean more
it
calm?
was more calm.
I think it
How?
was
You gotta,
more
like,
expensive.
you was-
It was more expensive,
I don't
right?
have to, like,
No, it was
I didn't-
free.
I didn't have to go in the middle of the map and start building a mansion. That's what I mean by
All those
calm.
games
yeah,
are free. Look
it
at Fortnite.
It
How's
was
it-
pretty calm.
But how's it calm though? You literally can like slide down a mountain or
Yeah,
fall
I
out of
mean,
a ship
like,
without
calm as
taking
in,
any
like-
fall damage.
No, but like
as
it's
in-
not like as soon as you land, you'll get like you'll get like messed up like easily, you know.
Oh.
like
You guys just
Fortnite.
land far away from everybody.
Yeah, yeah. But
Bunch
yeah,
of weenies. That's what
But,
you guys
like,
are. Bunch of weenies.
I don't have to build.
He said, "Yeah,
I
duh."
don't have to build a.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try.
I don't gotta build a fortress.
I gave up on that game.
I can't. I don't have to build no walls. Like, beamed off.
Have you guys heard of any more battle royale games coming out in 2020?
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare is battle royale.
It's gonna be a battle
Yeah.
royale.
They like data miners have found files on the PC version that like kind of point towards that. But nothing's confirmed as of right now. I don't think there's any more battle royales coming out this next year or anything confirmed from what I've noticed.
But what I mean, besides Dying Light coming out in 2020, what that RE3?
Well,
RE3. Ooh, dude, I
Yeah.
got that pre-ordered already.
What
Got
about
that
that
collector's
RE3?
edition pre-ordered.
Of what? Oh,
RE3.
Resident Evil 3.
Oh, okay.
How dare you? How dare you not know what RE3 is?
My bad. My bad.
The Resident Evil 3.
Now, I already got that collector's
just go
edition.
here.
I got that collector's edition pre-ordered. I got to get my Jill statue.
Okay, so what comes in the collector's edition?
The Jill statue.
The Jill statue.
you know
That's
who
it.
Jill is?
Do I know who Jill is?
Yes.
What is it, like a playable character?
Technically, yeah.
Okay, look, I couldn't go wrong with that one.
I guess.
Correct.
Nice.
Technically, yes. It's literally the character that you play as.
Oh, the main
she's
character.
the main character in the game.
Is it gonna be a gold? Is it gonna be a gold statue, or is it just like a collector's edition, special edition?
Chrome.
No,
Chrome?
it's just gonna be like a regular like painted statue. It's
Um,
cool.
I'm looking
Yeah,
up to see what it
I'm
comes with.
super excited with all these new like scary zombie-esque games that are coming.
Well,
There's another game called Darkborn that's coming out in 2020 sometime.
Darkborn?
It hasn't been like announced which. Yep, it hasn't been announced like the date that it's coming out, but you're playing as basically the villain. Well, you're not a villain, but you're not human. It's like a RPG where you're the monster, and it's a third-person game.
Oh,
It's based like in Viking times.
I know which game you're talking about. I've seen like a little gameplay for it. Don't you start off as like a little
Yeah.
baby first, and then like your
Yeah,
family
you start
gets
off as a little.
like your family basically gets
Destroyed.
slaughtered in front of you, and then you time skip to when you're like a buff monster, and then you're like,
God.
Yeah.
yo, I'm taking
What is
revenge.
So yeah, it's a story of like revenge, basically growing up. Just you don't start off as the villain, so like you're just an infant, so you really don't, you're not the bad guy.
Just a little baby.
The Vikings are the bad guys. So it's just like another version of the story if you were playing like as a Viking, killing all the monsters you see, just a hack and slash, but you're the monster.
Nice.
I really can't wait for that game. I've been waiting.
What would you say it was called again?
Called Darkborn.
Okay, Darkborn. I have to remember that.
There's another hack and slash
Yeah.
I'm looking for. I'm looking towards fucking Doom Eternal.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys like that one? You guys remember that seeing that one at E3 and stuff?
Yeah, they had huge posters on the buildings.
Yeah,
and
it
everything.
was
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily classify it as a hack and slash because you're not really hacking or slashing.
What do you mean?
You're shooting monsters. You're
You're
shooting
shooting
monsters.
slash-
Slash them?
third-person
What are you talking
shooter?
about? You slash
Our
them?
first person.
You're shooting
punch
them
'em.
though.
You can punch
Looks
them.
badass. Is that enough?
Slash them.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Slash. That's enough.
No, but yeah, I mean, I never played. I guess technically the first Doom, the new one.
Yeah.
Like I played a little bit of it, but I never really like bought it and like played through it. But it
Mhm.
looks fun. It looks
yeah.
really good. The second one looks really good. Like you
Mhm.
can, kick monsters in the face again.
I'd buy it. I'm
Kick
hyped.
demons.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm hyped.
The
That was
Doom
pretty
kind of
cool.
reminds me of Gears of War.
But bigger.
Just more hardcore.
Yeah. More
Basically hardcore.
More,
Yeah. On
Kick him in the
steroids.
face.
Hmm.
Look at him on the side of the buildings.
No, I was looking forward to that one too.
They had to
was-
delay it.
For Doom.
Yeah, they did delay it, I think, from what I remember. I thought
Do you
it was gonna
know
come out
like
sooner.
when? You think until when? Do you know until
I'm
when?
pretty sure before E3 they're gonna release it. So like around like
So, like,
spring, I think.
Probably around like March,
Maybe.
April, May.
I feel like
somewhere
that's
around
when
there.
it was, but they had it supposed to come out sooner before that, but they changed.
I don't know. Another.
There was also another.
What do you?
Go
What
ahead.
another game?
Okay, so there was also another game called it's called Vampires the Masquerade or Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. The first one was I haven't played the first one because the graphics didn't look that good, but I do like a good vampire story, obviously, since I told you guys about
Yeah.
my whole vampire sagas in ESL.
Yeah.
But this one looks good. It looks like a mixture of it's another RPG, and you can make like your choices based on like the story is based off of your choices. So it's kind of like Fallout mixed with Fable. I'm obsessed with Fable games as well, but I can't wait for that one to come out.
You know what game
More magic
that
shit.
I'm excited
yeah.
for? That I
What?
know that someone over here will be excited for. I don't know if I'm looking in your
What is it?
direction on the
You're
video
looking at-
card.
You're looking down at
Looking at me, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking at you,
You're looking
Manny.
at Manny.
Yeah, I'm looking
I
at
think
Manny.
I was literally about to bring that up too.
You know which one?
The RPG.
Yeah. You know which one?
Persona 5 Royale. Dude.
Yeah, you already know.
Yep. I mean, would you actually call that as like a game release or just like kind of like an add-on because it's
give
literally
a shit.
Persona 5 all over again, but with extra content.
Yeah,
By the way,
probably like an extra
releases-
100 hours.
By the way, it releases on
So
March 31st.
you're gonna play through the main story, like the main
March
story of
31st?
Persona.
Well, I
5,
mean,
but
they've
with
added
different-
like a whole semester. Well, because you know, you have like school. You know, you're a character that goes to school in this game, and they just added a new semester. They added a new main character with like a whole different plot, somewhat. But yeah, they pretty much added a lot, and bam, just released another game for it.
It's
with different name.
it's more like a expansion for the game. So basically, in order to access all this new content, you have to play through the entire game all over.
Yikes.
Yikes.
So it took me through my playthrough about 120 hours first time. And this is like me casually going through it. So basically, since I already know what to do and how to do it, it shouldn't be too hard. But then again, it's been almost a year since I last played it, so I guess it'll be perfect to go back, play it, see my boy Joker and the Phantom Thieves stealing some hearts.
How many days is 110 hours?
Hey, win some hearts.
About 4 days.
4 days.
What?
What did you say?
What did you say?
I don't know. What are you talking about? I didn't say anything.
Misha.
He's not saying anything.
Oh,
Nah.
Misha, you're not.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh,
Good thing my
welcome.
mic was muted because I shouldn't have said what I just said anyway. So that's good.
Billy.
How do you?
What? What?
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say, Misha? This entire time.
Nothing. It was.
Say it.
It was not. It wasn't.
Say it.
So you asked how many days was 100? How many days was 100 hours?
110
right?
hours. I'm just trying.
And I was just like, well, there's 24 hours in a
Yeah.
day, so it's fast math.
Oh shit! It is. I'm fucking.
Fast, man.
Dang.
I said
I'm over
about
here
4
like,
days.
24, 48.
It's
You're like,
like 5 days, isn't it?
I could have times it by 2.
Yeah.
That could have made some, dude.
I mean, it all depends on like the pace you play, because there's a lot of other things you can do in it.
About 5 days. About 5
Yeah.
days.
5
so.
days of P5. Beat it.
Yeah. Well, think about
I'll
it like
take
did
this.
you like beat it 100%?
I'll take 4
No,
hours.
I didn't beat it 100%. No, I just did the main story. Because like once you beat the story, you can't go back and like visit the stuff that you did. It like automatically goes into a new game plus, and then none of that stuff carries over into the new game.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
So like, is it a game that makes change? Like, you can actually make the change about how your ending is.
Yes,
Well,
there's technically 2 endings to the game. So I guess technically, yeah, you can get both, but the true ending is a lot better because there's like an entire extra
Mhm.
section.
Okay.
Basically, towards the
Okay.
ending. I don't want to say much. I know you guys haven't played it, and like those of you guys listening might want to play Persona 5. If you're like debating on whether to get Persona and play it right now, just wait until Persona 5 Royale comes out in March 31st.
March 31st.
So just wait for the Royale edition to come out and like play through that. And if you're debating on playing it right now, I mean it's cheap. It's cheap right now, $20.
Mhm.
PlayStation hits, but then you got to pay full price for the new version coming out,
Hmm.
which kind of sucks. But it's like
It's
Yeah.
very good. I'd honestly recommend you guys playing it. Like, it's the first RPG game I've actually beaten, because I literally enjoyed it.
why are you shaking your head? Why are you
Who?
shaking your head? Churro over here.
Man,
Only
Ooh.
RPG game I'd ever play. Paper Mario.
Wow.
never touched it.
Paper Mario, bro. That's the only.
Never played it.
Never
Only
played it, bro.
See,
I
I'm
played it
never-
at the McDonald's.
While we're talking
Never-
about RPGs,
Played at the McDonald's demo.
I'm never playing.
Never heard of
Persona. No.
Never played Paper
speaking
Mario,
of
dude.
RPGs,
You better play Paper Mario and then I'll
Minecraft
play
Dungeon.
Persona.
Is Minecraft Dungeon really an RPG though?
Is it?
when they first released or when they first talked about Minecraft Dungeon, I was like, what makes this different from the other Minecraft mods that you can just get for your normal regular Minecraft?
What?
But
Mm,
Anybody
I
else?
feel like this
like-
was just like a whole different.
Minecraft
Game
Dungeon for
entirely.
me is more like a dungeon crawler. So it's like Diablo and like Minecraft. Like
Right.
baby.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So you think it's gonna be like that?
I think it's gonna be a dungeon crawler, to be completely honest. At least from the trailer that they showed us, that's what it looks like to me. Where you go through different areas of like the Minecraft world. Because I saw that you were like out in a field at one point, and then like down in a cave at another point, and then you were like next to lava, like other points in the trailer. There's like different monsters too. So you got like your zombies and your skeletons, and then I think there's like a golem and everything. So I
No.
think it'll be a dungeon crawler where you go through, pick up items, new armor, and it's just gonna be procedurally generated. So every time it'll be different.
Is it gonna be like a regular priced game?
No, from what I heard, it was
Yeah.
gonna be like $20 for the
20?
standard
Okay.
edition,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes out basically on all the platforms. So you got it on
Nice.
Xbox One, PS4, Switch, and then you can't forget about that Xbox Game Pass that they've been advertising. So technically on Windows too, they did mention that.
Have you guys
Oh boy.
played the regular Minecraft, just like and added or your own mods to it and things like that?
No.
No.
I
I've
did
only
do
had-
the OG Battle Royale back in the day when they had Minecraft
Oh, the Hunger
Games.
Games one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was so
I've
fun.
played that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always bought. I actually bought some classes for that one. I bought it was like a Thor class where
spent
you had
money? You spent money
yeah,
on
it was
that?
fun.
Oh, God.
May the odds be ever in my favor.
Wow.
I bought so you can get classes where like you get items, like if you get a specific item it lets you do things. So I got an axe that if I hit somebody they'd get struck by lightning. There's like a digger class where if you get like you can dig like 3 blocks instead of 1. There was like a summoner where you can tame dogs, and so you can have dogs on your team, things like that. And like food would heal you more. There's a couple classes.
So like, would you spawn in with that stuff, or?
Yeah.
On the Hunger
Okay, 'cause I-
Games?
You would spawn in with only one item though.
Oh, okay, because I remember when I played it, I spawned in with nothing, and then you had to run to a chest, like in the center,
They had those too.
and if you got lucky, you found some stuff. I remember one time I found like a bow and arrow. I got like 1 kill. That's like the only kill I've ever gotten, like ever, in Minecraft.
Really?
I
Oh.
always would survive into it would be like me and 2 others or me and 1 other.
Dude, I didn't know what to do or
But
where
then-
to go, so I'd always die instantly.
You would just play normal Minecraft at that point, but it was like fast paced. So you
Start-
would just like
start-
dig, try and find some gold or diamond, craft it, and then get your diamond sword.
Build a house.
Or if you wanted to play like, yeah, they had houses too. So you would like search. You would go to specific places. Like
they had
you would just go to the house, get some chests.
They had like places, right? Like houses and forests and.
And I think there was like
airport.
a death mist, or you know how like Fortnite does, where you have that ring that you have to stay in, and it encloses too.
I mean, that's how it is in the
That too.
movies or in the books. I've never read the books, but I saw the movies. That's
The books were so
Oh.
good. Like the movies kind of made me sad that they didn't portray as like it was so much more emotion in the books.
but you have like
Really?
200 pages to like get to know the character. You only
Hmm.
have 2 hours to know the characters in the movie. So,
Still, they could have made it like the same scariness.
what do you mean scariness?
How scary was it in the book?
Yeah.
Like let's say in book, I think it was the last book, or they were in the sewers in the capital, and they released like mutts into the sewers chasing Katniss and her group, and
Wait.
they would just like whisper her name. It was like Katniss, but it was like they would do it deathly,
Oh.
and so they would just be running in the sewers screaming her name like while they were chasing her. That's an example right there. PETA, he went super crazy.
Yeah.
They didn't really portray that as in the movies either.
I gotta give those movies another watch. I
Well, I mean, in the
just read
movies,
books.
I mean,
they
that
did
happened in the
show.
movies.
no. I'm just saying I'm gonna
No,
give
yeah,
the movies another
they
watch.
did get chased in the sewers in the movies, and like PETA, yeah, he did get brainwashed, but they probably just portrayed a lot more in the books.
Hmm.
I honestly haven't read them yet, but
Mm,
yeah,
But
they showed some in the movie.
I said I'd watch the movies again like sometime soon, and then I'd probably read the books too to see like the full force of.
I would say if you do watch the movies again, just read the books first and then rewatch the movies.
Oh, man.
Like the movies are still really good,
Like,
but
I
like
used to love reading books
I can't read.
when I was growing up.
I can't read.
I used to love books. I used to read all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
Kaya? So when you
Oh.
play games, do you like read all the dialogue in there?
When I watch
No.
anime, I watch.
Oh,
I
speaking
watch
about
it
reading
dubbed.
dialogue, Elder Scrolls Online. If you don't like reading dialogue, they were one of the first games to completely have voice actors for everything.
Wow.
Really?
Hmm.
So like even like the
So-
random NPC dialogue.
All of them, all the NPCs had dialogue.
Ooh.
Cool.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll switch over to ESO instead of Final Fantasy. 'Cause I have no idea what's happening in the story of Final Fantasy. They give you like
Yeah, me neither.
they give you like 2 paragraphs of
and I've
text. to
played
read.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, I'm all the way. I don't even know where I'm at, but there's a lot to go through.
I don't know. So
Even though you play it, like there's still a lot.
so since we're still on the section of RPGs, you guys know what like the biggest RPG for next year is?
What is it? Modern
is it?
Warfare.
What?
No, don't know. Modern what?
What? Yeah,
Go
Modern
ahead,
Warfare.
go
Like,
ahead.
what? That's not even close to being an RPG. It is a shooter though. It is an FPS shooter.
Paper Mario.
No.
Destiny.
No.
Destiny 3.
No. I don't think there's anything in the works for a third Destiny.
I'm
right
calling it now.
B movie.
B movie. No,
B
no, it's
movie,
not B
bro.
movie. No, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk 2077. You guys completely
Totally
forgot
forgot
about
about
that.
Oh.
I see how it is. It's literally
Completely.
one of the biggest games for next year, and you guys completely forgot. I see how it is.
Got
Well, I couldn't get the exclusive jersey, so I no longer even care.
It
I'm just kidding.
happens.
I'm just kidding.
I'm disappointed that we couldn't get those. I know that
Sad.
I think Bob wanted to stand in line for the for like a gameplay demo at E3. It was like a hit or miss, like if you could get in or not. We later came to find out that you only got to see the gameplay, at least the one that they were shown to the public. You didn't get any of the jackets. But then the people that did get the jackets, they were selling it on eBay like the next day for like $200. Like feels bad, man. But I think for me that's gonna be the game for 2020 because I am buying the collector's edition for that. I also got that pre-ordered. Got it pre-ordered like right away as soon as it went up for sale. I remember being in California, waking up super early while all you guys were still sleeping. Got on my laptop.
I don't sleep.
Got on my
Sleeping?
laptop. I'm like,
gone.
I'm like, bro, I got this
I was
shitty
gone.
ass internet over here. I gotta deal with this fucking
was-
third world internet. Anyways, got on the GameStop website and I'm like, pre-order. Instantly, like all the
I hit my
instantly
head,
like
bro.
all the
Fuck.
pre-orders. Instantly, like all the pre-orders were gone. So I got really lucky to get my pre-order. But for me, it's gonna be like one of those games that I buy twice, just to keep the collector's edition all nice and
The
crisp.
unopened.
Yeah, the unopened collector's
Crisp.
edition.
Quisp.
No, but
Crisp.
I'm buying the collector's on PS4 because I do want a physical copy of the actual game. But I will be buying my playable copy of the game on PC, which I really hope that my PC doesn't catch on fire. I'll try. I feel like it might.
Imagine how crispy it'll look on PC, man.
While trying to play it. Why would I do that?
Do you see like how graphically intense that game is?
I think your PC could handle it.
Maybe. I don't want to pull a Misha and let my computer catch on fire.
Whoa.
Whoa,
We don't talk about
shots
that.
fired, bro. Woo!
No, I'm not kidding. Like his PC literally caught on fire.
It was horrible.
What? What
Good-
was
My
this?
first piece. It was horrible.
Good times.
When was this?
I don't
When
know.
was this?
Like
A long time ago.
Wow.
back in the day, way back in the day. Good times.
Mm.
Good times. I wasn't there,
So-
unfortunately,
And,
when it
and
caught on
you,
fire.
anybody else hyped for that Cyberpunk? Or is it just Pina?
Yeah, I so I was reading up on it. So you know how you have like relationships in Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto?
You can have actual
Like, you have-
relationships in Cyberpunk. By actual relationships, I mean like real relationships with
Yeah, you can get emotionally attached
With,
to these
like,
characters with
no.
your
full nudity.
Bro.
This game is gonna have.
You what now?
Wow, bro.
Yeah, that got you
What'd you
interested,
say?
didn't it? Yeah,
I
the
was
game is
really
no
glad. Okay.
Cyberpunk is actually gonna have full blown nudity in the game. In the trailers, in the gameplay demos that they've shown, you can actually see like. So I don't know exactly what they're called. I'll just call them augmented for now because I'm pretty sure they're like people with like augmented like cyber parts. Because you
Yeah.
play as a character named V. You could be either male or female, and like but you kind of have like these physical upgrades. So like you'll have these eyes, like you can like swap out your real eyes for like robotic eyes that can like see farther and like see what people's stats are and all that stuff. So as you go through the game, you get all these upgrades. They like you physically change like the way that you look. You can get like a arm that has like a hidden blade. Like you'll get an actual like robotic arm that has a hidden blade. But like the thing about it is, fuck, I don't remember where I was going with
real
it. Oh
relationship
yeah, full,
thing, yeah.
the full nudity, the full nudity portion of it. So there's a part in the demo that you come up to this, so that say the like dying augmented, and you have to like, get their memories. They're basically like dead in the bathtub. So they're like naked and they show everything. It's great. I
Can
absolutely
you take
love
parts? Is that how you get parts? Do you just take them from the other people?
it. No, they have.
other
Or do you
weebs?
buy them?
No, you don't get weebs.
Like, give me your eyes.
No,
I want those eyes.
Ass.
you go to these. No, you go to these
Eyes.
places. They're called.
Your eyes.
Have it. I was looking up on this. Oh, right here. They're called vendors. I believe they're called. Yeah, they're called vendors. So you go to them, and they basically like you have like perks that you can customize, so abilities, and then you got your physical customization. So like you can become stronger, weapons, melee weapons, and all that stuff. But another thing that I'm really looking forward to is that apparently it's gonna be like similar to what Misha said about ESO, where like it's supposed to have like actual life in the game. So you can go up to like almost any NPC and they'll have like a full backstory and be like voiced. All that. So it's supposedly supposed to be like a living, breathing like city
Wow.
with no load screens.
And can't you like play as any character you see?
I don't know.
Wasn't
That's
that-
you're talking about Watch Dogs right there. The new Watch Dogs.
Oh, okay.
No, and
That is also one I'm looking forward to. Even though I didn't know, but still, I do want to play that game because that sounds like a really interesting concept too.
no, but our boys at CD Projekt Red, the ones that made The Witcher 3, give me the year of 2015.
Yeah.
They're the ones developing Cyberpunk.
2015.
So it's gonna be good. And you know what I'm like super excited for in that
Tell
game?
us.
Shoot it at us.
You guys really want to know?
Yeah.
You guys are
what
gonna
is
you guys are gonna be mind blown by this.
No, don't tell me.
No microtransactions.
Wait for
No
Cyberpunk.
way. No.
Or which game are you talking about? 'Cause-
Yeah, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is literally gonna have
okay.
no microtransactions in the game, and it's supposedly gonna be like once you buy the game,
That's
that's
it.
how, I mean
That's
that's
it.
it. Yeah, you get the full game. So that's why they've taken like 5 years to
Dang.
like work on it, and it's supposed to come out for this generation. So
It was Keanu
So
Reeves'
pre-ordering
idea.
the collector's edition, do you get anything special?
Yeah.
Other than the
yeah, you get like
What do you-
you
what
get
are
a
the
stat
rewards?
you get a 10-inch statue of the game, not of the game, but
Of
you
the
get a 10-inch
game?
statue. I wish of the game, that'd be lit. No,
any in-game content?
I don't think you do get any like actual in-game content. Like all the the collectible stuff they give you is like actual physical stuff. I guess the soundtrack, does the soundtrack count?
I mean, that's a soundtrack. That's
Hmm.
no, that doesn't mean. I'm pretty sure it'd be like a link to like it ended or something to you, But I mean, I wouldn't.
I don't know,
count that
but,
as
like-
a DLC.
No, but you get like you get like an art book. You get like a highly detailed statue of like the main character in the game. You get like jacket, patches. This man over here.
Nice.
Man, damn.
You get like a map
Mm.
of the game. I believe it comes like in a collectible box as well, like a pretty cool design box. Steelbook. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's a steelbook in it.
You'd expect there to be one.
But also, I forgot to mention our boy Keanu Reeves is gonna be in the game.
Hype.
He's probably the
I-
reason why there's no microtransactions, dude.
I-
He's like, nope.
Do you guys even know who Keanu Reeves is?
Hype. Yeah.
Yes,
boy.
Keanu Reeves is
Yes.
the
Okay,
Is the
no,
guy.
no. Don't say anything, Misha, because I know you know. But this.
Wait. I mean, okay.
Okay.
So for those of you who don't know who Keanu Reeves is, he's probably like a really good. He's like the Matrix guy,
Neo.
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 Thanks, whoever said
Do you know who?
that.
I know.
I don't
who
think
he
Manny
is.
knows. Do you
I
know
know
who he
who
is,
you
Manny?
mean.
Manny, you've never watched The Matrix?
Well, yeah, I've seen parts of it at my aunt's house.
Parts.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, I know what we're doing next weekend. Next podcast, we're gonna have we're gonna do Manny's first time watching the Matrix series. The
Manny's
Matrix trilogy.
reaction. Oh man.
No, 'cause
Manny's
I
reaction.
remember one time we're listening to the song. Keanu Reeves. I don't know who's it by. Churro, you know music. Who's that song by?
Logic.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
Logic.
You were listening to Keanu Reeves. This dude over here had no
I was like,
idea who
who's that?
Keanu Reeves is. Yeah. I'm like, have you not seen John Wick?
I was like, who's
Have you
that?
not seen The Matrix? He's like, yeah. I was just like you, Churro. I was astonished. I'm like, boy.
So when
You-
they
That's okay though. There are some people I don't
so
know.
when they
Who I can't tell you because I don't know.
so when they
Respect.
so when they revealed
Respect.
Keanu at the E3
Keanu.
E3 thing, Manny, did you know who he was, or you were just like, oh, you were just like, who? Like
when Keanu
Keanu
Reeves
in
came
the-
out?
when the Keanu did the whole cyberpunk thing in E3, and you guys watched
No,
that.
I mean by that time, yeah, I already knew who he was by that time,
Mhm.
but I was like, oh, nice. I
Hmm.
wasn't like, oh.
You guys remember during that reveal, somebody from the audience yelled, "You're breathtaking,"
Yeah, and you got
at Keanu.
got
And then
me
he's
a
like,
copy.
then he yelled back. He's like, "You're breathtaking."
Ooh.
You're breathtaking.
I would have fainted right there.
No, but Churro's right. That guy in the audience got a free copy of the game, which
Collector's
he
edition.
Was it the
declined.
collector's
He did decline.
Why?
He declined.
declined.
He said, donate it to charity.
What?
That's what he said. You know
Look at that
damn well he
thing.
just said that just so that way he could be like, I'm a
Wow.
better man for that.
A
We get
legend.
some clout.
No,
Probably.
maybe he really wanted to donate to charity. His karma levels are going up the roof, especially from Keanu Reeves. He'll be set the rest of his life with karma.
Ooh, he's right.
Blessed by Keanu, bro. No, but I mean,
I really hope they add in an achievement called "You're Breathtaking." I think there's an actual like petition like out on the internet to like include like once you get like all the achievements in the game, like all the trophies in the game, the final absolute one for getting all of them is called "You're Breathtaking."
Breathtaking. That'd be awesome if they
cool.
did. That would be so
that'd
cool.
make me
You're breathtaking.
that'd make me play the game for 110 hours.
Yeah, how many days?
But
is
that would suck because I would try to 100 it like on the first playthrough like I did with God of War. Like I still haven't beaten God of War.
the
Really?
new one.
Yes, and I think I have to play it again
Is-
because I already missed some of those birds.
Me son of a-
This
ah,
man
visible
over
I
here.
remember you talking about the birds a long time
Ah.
ago. Yeah, I remember.
Well, once you beat the game, you
Yeah.
can still go anywhere. It's like
I know,
it's
but
an open map,
it won't be like it won't be a 100% on the first playthrough.
but it's
But
not your first
isn't the-
playthrough if you restart it.
I know. I don't want to restart it.
But it won't be your first playthrough if you do restart it.
And it's so hard. It's on super hard mode.
Wow.
Is it? Why are you doing it on super hard?
I don't think I'll ever. You die in 2 hits.
He's a real
maybe
one.
I'm fine. That's why I avoid the Dark Souls games. I don't like hard games for no reason.
So
It's not no reason. It's God of War
Yeah, but you're playing on hard for no reason.
I mean,
for the achievement.
oh right,
This
Mhm.
man over here trying to be
you
the
get an
achievement hunter.
achievement. I mean, not achievement. You get a trophy. Trophy.
That's how you do it on 100. You 100% it on the first playthrough.
On the first playthrough. You know how many times it took me to get 100% on God of War 3 on the PS3? It took me
Tell
like
me.
5 playthroughs.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
was
5.
it? Was it to like play it in like harder difficulty every time? Or?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. So I played the game like on the normal difficulty. And then once you beat the game on the normal difficulty, you unlock like the harder difficulties. And like there's still 2 more difficulties like after that. So you have to beat it in like hard and then you have to beat it like on Titan.
You had to play it 5 times.
Yeah, so you can't get every single trophy on the first try. This man over
Okay.
here. I'm looking at you, Misha. I'm looking right up. I'm looking right at you. Wherever you are on my screen. I'm probably looking at somebody else. your screen.
Another game, Halo Infinite. Any
I'm,
of you guys
on,
hyped?
I'm on the top right.
You're on the top left.
It's different
Oh.
for me. Halo, Halo Infinite. Any of you guys want to talk about that? Nope. Okay.
Our
let's move
boy?
on.
I'm not sure. I don't have anything to say about it.
I don't. I mean, I have
why
nothing against
why
it.
are
I
you
don't wanna
moving
talk-
on so fast?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why are you moving on so fast?
'Cause
So,
no one-
okay,
no one likes Xbox. No one wants to talk about no
Okay.
Halo. I'm
So
cool with it.
to to end this off, I know that you mentioned something earlier.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
That you're gonna bring up.
Yeah.
What is the big thing that you're gonna bring up?
So we can all say everybody here in this chat, everybody in this podcast watches anime. Have a real big controversy that you guys would have some some problems with. Maybe it just depends. I don't know if you guys saw this today, but Funimation released its anime of the decade, and they announced. Don't look it up, Piña. No, wait.
You
Hunter
better
X
not.
Hunter.
I was
Demon-
gonna see who it was.
Demon Slayer got anime of the decade, best anime of the decade.
Of the decade?
Of the
Of
decade.
the
It just came out.
It's like it just came out. It's
That's
an infant.
ridiculous.
It just came out. Literally, they didn't even release the movie yet. Just the first season. Not even the dub's finished.
What about
bro.
Naruto?
The dub is even finished in the guy anime of the decade, bro.
The dub isn't even finished.
Look, I
Honestly, it is really good, but I wouldn't say it's the best of the decade.
so like,
Even though I have seen it 3 times already.
I've seen
I haven't
it 3
seen a
times.
single time.
I've seen it 3 times.
I'm waiting for the dub.
I've seen it 3 times. Now, I haven't seen
Dub
it
is-
dubbed yet. I've only watched like probably like 20 minutes of it dubbed, and I was like, no, I like Tanjiro how he talks in Japanese. But like, what I wanted to talk
You're
about
actually
is
becoming a true weeb.
what do you guys what do you guys think about that? Like, seeing that it just came out, it just came out this year. From what I remember, it came out this year, and
There's
there's
a lot of good anime.
other good animes.
Yeah, it actually came out I think it was August season or
It's not even 6 months old.
Because it just like it. There's other what other animes do you guys think like?
Well, first
Okay,
of all,
wait.
the
Let me tell
the
you
first big one that comes to mind for me is Hunter x Hunter, the 2011 version.
Yep, Hunter x Hunter, maybe Naruto. That's been out since I was a kid.
or Boruto.
One Piece.
No, but you guys won't like. So they released the runner-ups for that too. I remember
Okay.
probably like 2 or 3. One of them was
Boruto.
no, fuck Boruto.
Boruto.
He don't
Okay,
deserve
thank God.
anything. Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, I
Attack
approve
on
of
Titan.
that one. Okay, I
And
approve
I
of that
think it
one.
was My Hero or something or something else. Because Pina, you could throw it up now. Throw it up on your look it up. 'cause
I didn't even
forgot-
look it up. I
forgot
gotta
what
look
the
it
other
up.
ones.
Okay, so I Attack on Titan and Mob Psycho, those are pretty
Yeah.
good, but I can't believe they left out like Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is.
Because there was another one in there that I
We
didn't,
say the X in this household.
Ooh.
but
Who hurt
it,
you?
It like
Well, babe,
honestly, like Demon Slayer, it's really good. I don't know about if it gets.
I mean,
don't-
it's not as good as Hunter x
I
Hunter.
haven't seen Hunter x Hunter yet though.
What? You definitely probably would like Killua. Just watch the
Nice
show.
chick.
You know what? I know what we're doing next Sunday after we get done watching the trilogy, the Matrix trilogy.
Gonna watch X Hunter. But
Hunter x Hunter.
like knowing that there's other anime in this decade that could have been labeled that, like, it's insane. Like I thought
Maybe they just took a. I don't
maybe
know. I
they
couldn't. I
maybe they
wouldn't
went
be
with the
able to.
whole social media thing. Because remember when Demon Slayer was blowing up and it was like, there was clips of fucking
It was probably like Baby Nezuko. I think it was Baby
like,
Nezuko.
blew up on social
then-
media or like Tanjiro clips or something,
Mhm.
and then that maybe social media had
So-
to do
Like
something
Baby
with it.
Groot and Baby Yoda, Baby Nezuko. That's probably it.
So I'm
Maybe
looking-
It's a baby
Nezuko-
theme. This
I'm looking up the from Funimation. I'm gonna link it to you guys real quick here in the Discord so that way you guys can see it real quick with me before we end this off. So
Absolutely.
I'm looking at this and it technically for Demon Slayer, it doesn't say anime of the decade.
Ooh.
It says animation.
animation.
So I'm looking at these. The best shonen of the decade is My Hero. Is My Hero considered a shonen? I don't know.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know, but okay. If it is,
because he starts out at level 1, basically.
okay. So if we're talking about shonen, it's competing with what? Fairy Tail, Black Clover, Naruto. and Dragon Ball, and One Piece right?
Steins Gate.
for like the shonen. So
Yeah, shonen is kind of yeah.
okay, I can live with My Hero
But-
being best shonen of the decade.
But Fairy Tail was pretty good too,
I'm still watching it, so don't spoil anything. Okay, I'm only on like
and
episode
the
70.
ending was even better.
I'm only
I
on
can
like
tell you the ending
I'm
right
not,
now.
no. I will never forgive you.
The
I will
ending of
disown
the
you.
whole series.
I will disown you. Everybody listening
Oh,
in will
speaking
disown
about
you.
endings, season 1 of Sword Art Online just ended today.
Season.
I mean,
one?
not season 1,
Season
but
one.
the part one of the recent Sword Art Online ended today. It was so
Okay.
good.
Okay.
So favorite
Sub, though.
shoujo.
And you guys-
Do you know what shoujo are? Isn't it like where the chick is like the main character, and then like there's a bunch of dudes.
Meatheads.
Isn't that what a
A
shoujo?
reverse harem.
Yeah, basically reverse harem.
Dudes.
So Fruits Basket
Dudes.
2019 got that.
Fruit basket. Oh, I remember. I heard that one.
And then favorite sports series, Haiku.
Haiku.
That was a really good one too. Have you seen it?
I watched 4 episodes on Netflix and stopped watching it because I got bored.
Look at the next one.
Oh my god.
Look at the next one.
Ooh.
Next
Favorite
one.
sci-fi fantasy series of the decade.
Steins Gate.
Ooh,
My
okay,
dudes.
Okay.
okay, that one I 100% agree. Steins Gate is so
Nope.
good, well deserved. Favorite isekai series of the decade. What's isekai? Misha, you know this, right?
I forgot what I forgot what that one is.
Well, it was Konosuba.
What is it?
God's Blessing of the Wonderful World.
Hey.
Never heard mine.
I've never seen that anime.
Manny and I and Rel
No.
went to go see the movie a couple weeks ago. Highly recommended.
Of what?
Of Konosuba.
Oh, okay.
Highly recommended. Forgot
No
what
way.
the movie was called, but it happens after season 2, which
No
we
one-
didn't know.
What is it about?
Magic,
No invite.
Yeah, magic.
magic.
Like it.
Yeah, just,
They're all about magic.
just magic.
Magic. The Gathering.
Magic.
The Gathering.
Okay, I completely agree with the next category, which was favorite romance series of the decade. Your Lie in April.
Agreed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Agreed.
I agree.
I cried.
Good.
Dude,
Yeah, that
I
was a
cried.
sad one.
literally, don't spoil it.
I cried.
Don't spoil it, Misha. I know you want to.
I didn't say anything.
I know I know you want to.
I cried every episode.
Yeah, I was about to
episode
say,
one.
I was about to say that. I cried every single episode.
Even in the opening, I cry.
Dude.
Oh my god, the opening, that was the worst part. Oh my god, I'm crying right now thinking about it. Okay, let's change the subject.
Okay, so favorite animation of the decade. I haven't seen the show, but you guys are completely obsessed with it. Demon Slayer. Why is it, the best animation?
It is.
Well, because it had really good character development. Like, your character, again, starts out at level 1.
No,
And you can...
but for me, I don't think they're talking about like the story of it. I think it's talking about like the actual animation of it, like the way it looks,
like
the
old
way it's
style.
I
animated.
like the style of it.
Is it old?
No.
It's like Avatar: The Last Airbender had a baby with
'Cause-
Inuyasha.
Because if we're talking about animation, it has a lot to compete with. First of all, one of the big ones is not Your Lie in April. Your Name. Your Name. The animation for Your Name was insanely good.
It was.
It
Wasn't Your Name a movie though?
it was a movie, but still came out in this decade.
Like,
But like
yeah, it doesn't count. I think it's going on.
Shut
the
your
anime.
face. Shut your face. It counts.
Yeah, because the movies are always
Okay,
going to be way
fine.
better than the
Okay,
animes.
so Megalobox. Have you guys seen Megalobox?
No.
Is that a mecha anime?
Yeah, it's a mecha. It's a mecha anime. It's sort of. It's more of like you have these suits. What do you call these?
Exosuits?
There you go, exosuits, and they box.
exosuits. Advanced Warfare.
Okay. Do you guys know what Cowboy Bebop is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Yes.
dude, that's my
Okay,
top
so
10, boy.
basically, Megalobox is like in that similar style of in terms of animation as to Cowboy Bebop. So I'd say
Okay.
Megalobox is up
Okay.
there
Okay.
for animation, and then
I see.
and then there's Violet Evergarden.
Okay. Ole.
There's still Violet Evergarden for animation. That's also really good. And then you got the Fate series. The animation on that is just literally like insanely good every single episode. So I don't know. I can't say much about Demon Slayer just due to the fact that I, haven't.
But like,
Seen
I
it.
think by saying favorite animation, I think it means by like favoritism of the community, or like what they've noticed that it just like it just blew up in like social media or something. Like it just like shows like favoritism. I guess they saw a lot of favoritism on it like throughout the internet. I feel like that's why it's called just favorite animation. But
Mm.
Is it the best?
I mean, it's good. I've seen it like a good 2-3 times. But yeah, for animation, I don't. Who knows? Like if they're talking about like favoritism or like.
So I'm looking up the runner-ups. Violet Evergarden was a runner-up for favorite.
Was that the one I didn't know? Probably.
Yeah, the last one that I mentioned. Because apparently they did it like on a completely new like animation like engine. It's supposed to be like one of the first animes to be done in this style. I don't know exactly what they did, but it looks insanely beautiful. It's also on Netflix if you guys want to go watch
Try to
it.
give it a look.
What was it called again?
Violet Evergarden.
Okay.
Okay, and then the last category that they have, because they still have 2 more, but they're not filled in. Still says coming soon, unfortunately. Is favorite companion creature of the decade.
Oh.
No guesses? Yeah, okay.
The favorite companion?
creature?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it Happy from Fairy Tale?
Did you look it up?
No.
Because that's what it is.
But he's my favorite.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Nah, these
It's
guys
Happy from
scroll
Fairy
down.
Tale. The little. Now Misha did look it up.
No, I didn't.
Why
He's
you lie?
just one of my favorite companions.
Oh yeah, it's the little blue cat with the wings. He's so adorable.
He's so cute. I love Furoshi-sama. He's like a so.
Is it
In
Nesco?
Fairy Tale, each of the Dragon Slayers,
Is it Nesco?
each of the Dragon Slayers get their own little pet, basically. Well, not pet, they're companion. They're basically pets. It's a the cat race, and so these cat people, they have magic that lets them have wings, and so they're flying around. And then they all seem like really childlike, like maybe like a toddler. They act like toddlers, but
Well, I only know of 2 because I'm only 70 episodes in, which is Happy, and the other one for the other Dragon Slayer.
70 episodes.
I don't.
which other one?
I'll say the blue Dragon Slayer,
Blue one.
the blue one.
The girl?
Yeah. And I
Okay,
just
yeah, she has the white cat.
I just didn't want to say much because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
I don't want to give too much away for the
Yeah.
people.
Okay, I guess I stopped talking about it then. No,
I mean, like even though it's
but yeah,
even though
Happy
it's been out.
is so cute. Happy's so cute.
I don't know. Okay. So I can live with some of these. Churro made it seem like, Demon Slayer was.
favorite animation. Like
My next
there's no-
companion would
there's
be
There's no category that says best anime.
my next
so I'm
favorite
guessing,
companion.
Like this one's just like it's that,
just animation. It's just
Go
like
ahead,
style.
Misha.
That.
Have you guys seen Full Metal Alchemist?
Man, that's my top 5, bro. What?
So you have seen it,
Yeah, I
Diego.
love it.
My favorite
love it.
animation is the here. Let me find the picture.
Cute, is it the
and-
cute?
And I'll
the
show
cute,
you guys.
cute owl and everything, like where they turn in like some sprites, or is it like is it like just like a sudden face or something?
I'll show you the picture.
I know nothing of it, so I can't.
I love Full Metal. Full Metal's probably like the top 5, bro.
What, the remake or the
Both.
original?
Both. Remake is
Both?
out. Brotherhood, the remake is way better, but it's because I grew up like watching that. Like I remember not waking up at night, but staying up late, seeing Toonami and seeing that Brotherhood was playing with some Bleach and stuff.
I'm pretty
before
sure
it.
all of us can pretty much say that we grew up on anime. Unfortunately,
Oh yeah,
not everyone
I
can say
remember
that.
watching Bleach.
I remember when I was the first anime I probably seen.
Who are you looking at?
Who exactly? Who?
Yeah,
Was that
I
Misha?
still remember. No, I was looking at Manny
Ed.
because I remember introducing Manny to anime, to the
What do you mean?
beautiful,
I've
beautiful
I've
world.
seen Dragon Ball and Dragon
That's-
Ball Z.
But you weren't obsessed with anime like you are now. It wasn't.
Uh,
It wasn't until Sword Art.
Might as well say you were watching Avatar too, bro.
Yeah,
Is-
that too.
Avatar doesn't count as anime. though.
Exactly. Like people don't count Dragon Ball as an anime too, dude.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's anime.
People
From
don't call it
Japan.
as anime.
Dragon Ball.
People don't call it
Came
as
from
anime.
Japan. Well,
It's
same thing with
weird.
Pokemon. People
I
don't
think
call
it's
it
'cause it's just so
anime,
hyped.
but Pokemon is anime.
All right, wait, hold on. What were you saying, Misha? Go ahead.
I sent the link.
Yeah, let's click on this link.
That's my second best companion anime ever.
What?
Oh no, dude, no.
Isn't that like an actual person that gets
No.
turned into
That
that?
was scary, dude.
No, bro, no. Man,
Oh, it was so sad too.
That's
that actually
sad.
made me cry.
that's sad.
Yeah,
That made me
I
cry.
don't wanna
that
see
character
that
got
anymore.
created.
It makes me
The
feel
character got
uncomfortable.
created from.
Every time I seen that episode, a lot. Like it sucks.
She was like, so it was this cute little girl character, and she was like the daughter of a crazy alchemist, and he was obsessed with like, I forgot what his deal was, but he ended up fusing the dog and his daughter together,
They-
and
He had to.
yeah, it was a
He had
sad.
to renew his license. And he was like, "Oh, I need a big, huge."
Oh yeah, he had to come up with like a good idea to
Yeah,
stay an
mhm.
alchemist,
He was like,
and so he fused them together
I need a-
and used that as to.
I need to renew my license. I need something. I need to do something big. I need to create some shit. Next thing you know, he's all happy with his past and everything, and then Ed's like, "Where's the girl?" And they next thing you know, the girl's in the corner.
Because the girl was like so obsessed with him, she was like, Edward, Edward, Edward. And then he looked at the dog, and the dog was like, Edward, Edward. I was like, oh my god.
That's probably like
Like I was crying. I was like, oh, it's horrible.
Probably
Like,
oh,
this is so
no.
bad.
one of the best like twists in like anime history, pretty much. Like it's some fucked up shit.
It is. And it's kind of really scary
Yeah, it
too.
is.
So like, it's a win-win.
is. But yeah,
That right there is a cursed image.
I don't want to see it anymore. Remove it.
Edward, Edward. Oh,
I can't
good
remove.
times. Good
Feels
times.
bad.
Alright,
He was like, "Where's the girl?"
remove it.
he was like, "Where's
No,
Abigail?"
Please remove it.
And he was there like,
He was like, "I got my
"I
ticket."
got my license." He beat the fuck out of him though. If you guys have ever seen that, if you guys saw that episode, he beat the fuck out of the dad.
I have never seen. I've only seen like the first 2 episodes of Full Metal. So yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 of them. There's Full Metal Alchemist, and then there's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and they both have alternate endings.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend watching both of them.
Mm-hmm. They're both
Seems
good.
like a lot of work.
They're both good. Just that
Both like 60 episodes.
the Brotherhood one tends it's
They're
more
24-ish.
it's just
What? I'm pretty sure Brotherhood is like 60 episodes.
Maybe. Hey, the more episodes, the
It's-
better.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's worth seeing.
At least it's not like a 1,274.
We're not gonna talk about One Piece.
One Piece.
Brother wants me to start watching One Piece. I'm like, I am not gonna start watching it right now. There's
My
too
brother's-
many episodes.
My brother's watching that One Piece too.
One Piece is so good. I remember I spent my whole summer vacation watching One Piece,
Oh my god.
and I caught up.
Wow.
And so I went back to school like, oh my god, One Piece. Oh, that was such a good summer. I was vitamin D. I had no vitamin D.
Would you guys
Talking about vitamin D. This has nothing to do with this. But I think we should probably call it here
Hmm.
for at least
Oh,
this
okay.
episode.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean?
because
We're just getting
We could
started,
talk-
man.
we could
exactly,
we could talk
we're
hours
just getting
about-
started.
We could talk hours about anime, but it'd be better if we like save that for a whole different episode or like throughout different episodes and stuff because we all watch a bunch of anime and we talk here for hours, man. I'm being honest.
I don't know what anime is,
Manny.
guys, but
Hmm?
it is New Year's.
Yes.
The New Year's tomorrow. Well, for you guys.
Or today, or just whenever you guys are watching the episode. So, whenever you guys are listening in to the episode, wherever you guys are on Spotify, Google Plus, SoundCloud, or iTunes, or even on YouTube, appreciate you guys for being here, coming back to the second episode. I know we got a little bit off track towards the end. It's okay.
Mhm.
You know, it's allowed to
Yeah.
do this stuff.
Didn't
You know, but
didn't-
what were you
didn't
saying,
know we were
True?
I didn't know we were gonna go step into the whole anime thing today, but
no, you said that this was gonna divide us.
did you?
That-
No, I know, but did you guys? Yeah, I'm okay. We'll save it. We'll talk about it later. Let's continue. Pinya.
All right.
No, so check us out on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. Just we're just living off Wi-Fi and everything. Appreciate you guys checking out the second episode. Hope you guys are having a good year. Hopefully it's a good start to a new year, and you guys accomplish everything that you guys want to. All you guys got to do is just got to get going. That's what we're doing here. So just let us know what you guys think. Check out the previous episode. You guys did amazing at giving us support on that. We got over 100 views on YouTube on the first day on the first episode. So appreciate the support.
Oh man, you guys are awesome.
Round of applause, bro. We hit.
So just again, just follow us on Twitter, Instagram for updates. That way you guys can connect with all of us. All of us, we're all on it. We're always checking it out. So just let us know. I'm your host, Pineapple, ending the second episode of Living Off Wi-Fi. We'll catch you guys next time on the next episode.
See you guys.
See you later.